What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Ocular RMX-11EX version of Tempo, their version of a masterpiece Steeljaw. So this is the TFCon Chicago 2022 exclusive from Ocular RMX, partnered with Toy Dojo and Ages 3 and Up. I went to the booth at actual TFCon and picked this up, so thanks to the guys over there, specifically Eddie, for helping me get this from them. And this box is actually kind of unique, which is why I'm actually including the box in the review. It does look like Blaster, so you got the side here. Here's the back, you got the product. Actually, it's artwork here by Chogoking, really nice. Here's the bottom, you got another piece of Blaster there. Top, a little bit more artwork. Pretty nice. You can't open up this, it is magnetic, so if you close it up to here, it will click in and attach, so that's pretty cool. And then there's the tape displayed. It is a little tough to get out of here, but you can pull it out of there. Or if you prefer, you can cut the tape here on the side and pull it out. I'm going to show you, there is a code there to scan, which will take you to the instructions. Pretty cool. And then here is the tape. Here's what you get inside. Let's take a look at all of this. Now, I did do an unboxing at TFCon, but I do want to show this because, again, this is part of the features here. So, more artwork by Chogoking, beautiful, very nice. And here's the bio and the tech specs. And we get a outlay. So this time, and Chogoking again told me that instead of putting it inside the tape, it's an outlay. So it's meant to be on the outside. It's actually meant to be taped, or sorry, glued to the outside of the tape so that it would sit on the outside. So you'd open this up and open this up, and then you'd see the tape cover. So I'm not really sure what changed in production, but they decided not to glue it. But there are some instructions here. I don't recommend using them. The instructions aren't even right anyway. So you're better off watching my video here, or Pig for Life just did a video recently. But pretty cool. I like the packaging. I think it's really kind of neat what they do with these tapes. You know, it gives you that nostalgic feeling. Here is the tape. Pretty cool. It's got some nice hefty feel to it. It does have die cast in it. These legs here are die cast. Overall, pretty good looking tape. It's pretty consistent. All right, now this guy transformed into his lion mode. And there are some parts that are simple, some are easy, but I recommend a spudger to help you out as we go. So, first things, go ahead and take this panel, fold that down. Fold these panels out and then up. Same on this one. Fold this up and out. You want to get these wings out, and that just clears you a little space. So use a spudger to pop that out. This side's a little bit easier. I don't know why one side's a little bit tighter, but and then you can tab them together. You'll notice they don't quite go together. You can continue playing with it later, but it's going to pop apart, so you might as well just leave that for now. All right, same on this side. Get this wing up and out. And like I mentioned, one side is tight, one side is not. And then tab those together. All right, now we can go ahead and open up these flaps here. So you can get a finger under here or a spudger, but fold that all the way out. Same on this side. Fold that all the way out. You take these legs out and just get that out of the way. Same on this side. Fold that out and get it out of the way. All right, now we're going to take this part out, and this is one of the more complicated parts, but I'm going to take the tail, fold that out. Take the head, rotate that down so you can see the ball joints there. And it really won't go any further than that. And now we're going to take the back legs out. So unpeg it from here, rotate that down. Unpeg from there, rotate that down. And this is the kind of the harder part of the entire thing. We're going to rotate this down. This is going to rotate in, and it's going to rotate down at the same time. So rotate these in, rotate this down, and you kind of have to do it together so it all ends up in the same place. And then these are going to rotate inwards as well on this joint. So get this all the way back. We want to get our arms up and out of the way too. And we should be able to get this all the way down. And together. And once you have that together, you can fold this inwards. So it ends up inside his chest area. Then we're going to take this, and this wing is going to just end up here. Same on this side. Come to the bottom here, we're going to take this whole panel. It's going to come together. So tab it together. And that's going to come forward. We're going to rotate this all the way up. So it sits right here. This is going to make the back. Get this out of the way. These are going to come down, and actually these would flip over. These are going to come down and flip into here and tab in to the main. And then this is coming down and tabbing into the side of the main. So it looks like that. Rotate the head 180 degrees. Lift up the ears. And straighten out these arms. Now, by default, they have it like this with the ball joints facing forward. So if you don't like that, you can rotate around, but on the back, you've got the pin joint. So whatever you want to do, I think it's fine the way it is. You know, Paik mentioned rotating it around and make it look better, but it's really your choice. All right. Again, I would recommend a spudger. Come into here, you're going to fold these up, these little guns. And those should go all the way up and then sit on the outside there. Right, same on this side, fold this up. And there you have Tempo in his beautiful looking lion mode. Really nicely done. It's got some great articulation. So the head is on a ball joint, goes down to there, up to there, rotates around. You do have some white paint for the eyes, white paint for the teeth, and then red there for the mouth. That looks really good. You can move the ears up and down just due to transformation. Good looking head there. The neck itself can move up and down. This entire mane can move there. These weapons can move in and out, and the wings can move in and out as well. Coming down to the legs, your rotation on this ball joint goes all the way around. You go in and out on this joint, up and down on this joint, and then the hand can go all the way forward and back. And you can angle it on this ball joint. So you can really get any position you need out of those paws. They're really versatile. Coming to the back here, you have a crunch that goes all the way down to there, all the way back to there, so you can get some super duper jumping poses. It's great. The tail can go down to there and up to there. And the hind legs can go in and out on the ball joint all the way around. You can rotate at the knee right there. And then the toes can go all the way back, all the way forward. And same thing, you got a ball joint, so you can rotate and get that in any position you need to. And for some quick size comparison, there it is next to the Deformation Space Blaster, the Fans Toys Acoustic Wave with the TFCon exclusive Jaguar from a couple years ago. This is the translucent version. They look great together. These two are perfectly sized. I love how they look together. Now, this one, they didn't do it with the metallic paint. They just did it in the translucent. And there's actually quite a few of the exclusives they made, different colors. But I do like how these look together. So there you go for a size comparison. So final thoughts on the Ocular Max EX version of Tempo. Let's start with the positive. I think it looks really good. You got some great detail and paint on this guy. The head sculpt is really well done. I love the articulation on it. It fits in perfectly with a blaster. I mean, I have the DS version, but it doesn't really matter. Whichever Masterpiece version you have, it fits in really nicely. And it looks good next to their Jaguar as well. I also think the overall articulation and the quality on this is pretty good. But negatives wise, the transformation isn't really fun. There's some steps in there that it just gets in its own way. And there is the potential to break it if you're not careful. You really have to do it in the right sequence. So I do recommend caution when transforming it. But I don't think most people are going to transform it anyway. I think most people are going to leave it like this. And it's really not going to go back to tape mode ever again. So I think it's okay. I just wish it was a little bit smoother on the transformation. Other than that, I don't really have any complaints. Highly recommend it. If you can still get a hold of this TFCon exclusive version, there's a couple places still selling it. If not, you can wait for the retail release. Either one is going to be pretty good. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.